Good morning, all of you. Are you doing well? Okay. Now continuation of atomic structure. So last class I explained hydrogen spectrum and the Rydberg equation. So in hydrogen spectrum, wave number or wavelength can be calculated by using Rydberg equation. Rydberg equation mu bar equal to 1 by lambda equal to RH into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. So here RH means Rydberg constant, value 109,677 centimeter inverse. Okay, these are Rydberg constant. N1 means first orbit, N2 means second orbit. Okay, so some numericals also I finished. Now today Bohr's atomic model. Bohr's atomic model are postulates of Bohr atomic theory. Important postulates of Bohr atomic theory. So Bohr's atomic model depends on the Planck quantum theory. Okay, according to Bohr's theory, first point, the electrons in hydrogen atom revolves around the nucleus in circular path. This path is called orbit or shell. These orbits are represented by K, L, M, N, capital letters, R 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Each orbit is associated with definite amount of energy. These are called stationary orbits. So each orbit is associated with definite amount of energy. These are called stationary orbits. And another one is, so the energy of electron does not change. The energy of electron does not change as, so the energy of electron does not change. The electrons revolve in the nucleus of an atom. The energy of electron changes. An electron moves from one orbit to another orbit. So when electron jumps from lower energy level to higher energy level, energy is absorbed. When electron jumps from higher energy level to lower energy level, the energy is released. The difference between any two energy levels is represented by delta E equal to E2 minus E1 equal to h nu. Next point, the angular momentum of electron is quantized. It is an integral multiple of h by 2 phi. Simply mr equal to nh by 2 phi. Here n means orbit number. So these are main important points in Bohr's atomic model. Bohr's atomic model. So first point is, the electron in hydrogen atom revolves around the nucleus in a circular path. This path is called orbit or shell. The electron in hydrogen atom revolves. The electron in hydrogen atom revolves around the nucleus in a circular path. This path is called orbit or shell. Okay. These orbits are represented by K, L, M, N, etc. Or simply 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Okay, so these are the second point. These orbits are represented by K, L, M, N, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Next point is, so third point. So the electron in hydrogen atom revolves around the nucleus in circular path. This path is called orbit. Orbit is nothing but a shell. These orbits are represented by K, L, M, N or 1, 2, 3. K means first orbit, second orbit, third orbit, fourth orbit. And the third point is, each orbit is associated with definite amount of energy. These are called stationary orbits. Each orbit is associated with definite amount of energy. So these are called stationary orbits. Next point, the angular momentum of electron is quantized. It is an integral multiple of h by 2 phi. The angular momentum of electron is quantized. It is an integral multiple of h by 2 phi. That means simply MER equal to NH by 2 phi. So the angular momentum of electron equal to, so MER equal to NH by 2 phi. Here N equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. The angular momentum of electron is quantized. It has an integral multiple of NH by 2 phi, H by 2 phi. Here H means Planck constant. So here very important. Angular momentum of electron, first orbit means 1h by 2 phi. Second orbit means 2h by 2 phi, like that. Okay, so here N means orbit number or shell number. Here N equal to, here first orbit means 1h by 2 phi. Second orbit means 2h by 2 phi. Third orbit means 3h by 2 phi. So these are fourth point. The angular momentum of electron is quantized. It is an integral multiple of h by 2 phi. Simply MER equal to NH by 2 phi. Next point, fifth point. Point number 5. The electron jumps from lower energy level to higher energy level, or lower orbit to higher orbit. Lower energy level to higher energy level. The electron jumps from lower energy level to higher energy level. Energy is absorbed, and electron jumps from higher energy level to lower energy level. Energy is emitted. The difference between the difference of energy between two orbits is given by simply delta E equal to E2 minus E1. That means H nu. So the difference of energy between two orbits is given. The difference of energy between two orbits is given by delta E equal to E2 minus E1. That means H nu. Here E2 means outer orbit, E1 means inner orbit. So energy level is nothing but orbits number. Okay. So these are sixth point. Okay. Next, the energy of electron. The energy of electron changes. The energy of electron changes when electron moves from one orbit to another orbit. So, but the energy of electron does not changes as no longer as revolves around the nucleus. No longer as the electrons revolves around in the atom. So another point. Anyway, the difference of energy, the difference of energy between two orbits is given by delta E equal to E2 minus E1, that means h nu. Before MER equal to NH by 25, M means orbit number. Here MER means angular momentum. MER means angular momentum. Before already given. MER equal to NH by 25. MER means angular momentum. H means Planck constant. N means orbit number. Okay, next point is seventh point. The energy of electron does not changes. No longer as electron revolve around the nucleus of an atom. The energy of electron does not changes no longer as electron revolve. So around the nucleus of an atom. The energy of electron changes. The electron moves from one orbit to another orbit. The energy of electron changes when electron moves from one orbit to another. So another one is the energy of electron. The energy of electron changes when an electron moves from one orbit to another orbit. One orbit to another orbit. Okay, so these are all main points. Electron jumps from lower orbit to higher orbit, energy gained. When electron jumps from higher orbit to lower orbit, energy is released, emitted. The difference between any two energy level is given by delta E equal to E2 minus E1 equal to h nu. Okay, so these are all main postulates of Bohr's atomic model. And another one is next, simply here is there. So these are nucleus. So these are first orbit. They are second orbit. So these are third orbit. Okay. So these are K shell, M shell. These are N shell. Okay. So electrons revolving like that. Electrons. Okay. So these are shell. Bohr's model of an atom. Okay. Here nucleus, shell, electron. So these are Bohr theory model. Just a simple structure diagram. Generally, two types of forces. Electrons revolve around the nucleus in circular path. Here, two types of forces are involved: centripetal force, centrifugal force. Centripetal, centrifugal. Centripetal means attract the electron towards the nucleus. Centripetal. Centrifugal means electrons moves away from the nucleus. Two types of forces as per physics concept. Two types of forces are applied. Centripetal, centrifugal. Centripetal means towards the nucleus. Electrons. Attraction of electron towards the nucleus. Centripetal. Centrifugal means away from the nucleus. Electrons away from the nucleus. Away means that side. Centrifugal, centripetal forces. Okay, next point. Is there in this force? So these are electrons revolving. So these are electrons. These are centripetal force. In this electron, centrifugal force. Centrifugal force. Sorry. Centripetal, centrifugal force. Centripetal force, centrifugal force. Two types of force are applicable. The electrons attract the electron towards the nucleus, that is a centripetal force. So these are away from the nucleus, that is a centrifugal force. Centripetal, centrifugal. Okay. Generally, next point. Centrifugal force, centripetal force, sorry. So write down just all points. So generally two types of forces, centripetal, centrifugal. Centripetal force, centrifugal force, As per physics, two types of electron revolve around the nucleus, two types of forces are applied. Centripetal, centrifugal. Centripetal force that attract the electrons toward the nucleus. Centrifugal force away from the nucleus. Centripetal, centrifugal. Okay. Next another one is, write down. Centripetal force on the electron is balanced by centrifugal force. Understand my point? Centripetal attract the electron towards the nucleus. Centrifugal away from the nucleus. Two types of force, both are equal. Centripetal force on the electron is balanced by centrifugal force. Okay. Centripetal force on the electron is balanced by centrifugal force. Okay. And another point is, so these are simply centripetal force equal to simply minus ZE square by R square. So centripetal force equal to ZE square by R square. And centrifugal force equal to minus mv square by r. Centripetal force Z square by r square and centrifugal force minus mv square by r. So centripetal force, centrifugal force. Okay. Centripetal force towards the nucleus. Centrifugal force away from the nucleus. Z square by R square. Centrifugal force minus M square by R. Minus M square by R. So these are different types of different postulates in Bohr's atomic model. In IP point of view, these points no need. Up to E2 minus E1 equal to H nu is there, up to that points enough. And another one is, okay, centrifugal force and centripetal force. Next, next one is expression of radius of an orbit. Expression of radius of an orbit, very very important. Radius of an orbit in hydrogen atom. Expression of radius of an orbit in hydrogen atom. Simply here formula expression R equal to n square h square by 4 pi square m z square. So that is a formula. Expression of radius of an orbit in hydrogen atom. Expression of radius of orbit in hydrogen atom. In hydrogen atom. Expression of radius of an orbit in hydrogen atom. Formula R equal to n square h square by 4 pi square m z square. N square h square by 4 pi square m z square. So except n remaining all are constant. Substitute the values. Substitute the all values, simply formula. So R equal to 0.529 n square angstrom units. N square angstrom. These are only hydrogen atom, because for hydrogen Z equal to 1. You know, hydrogen atom number 1. These are applicable to hydrogen spectrum. Okay, hydrogen atom. R simply I am writing another R equal to 0.529 n square 10 to the power minus 8 centimeters. Or another one is simply next another one is 52.9 n square pm. Pm means picometers. Okay. N square. N means orbit number. N equal to orbit number. Okay, these are 52. So 52.9 n square pm. Pm means picometers. Okay. So in hydrogen atom Z equal to 1. Okay. Next, very very important. R means radius. R means radius. R means radius of orbit. Radius of an orbit. H means Planck constant. Except n remaining all are constants. Z is hydrogen. Like hydrogen species, radius of an orbit in hydrogen atom like species. Radius of an orbit in hydrogen atom like species. One applicable. That means simply R equal to 0.529 into n square by z. So z angstrom units. 0.529 into n square by z angstrom units. Suppose example R simply 0.529 is there. I am taking simply R equal to 0.53 into n square by z. N square by z angstrom units. It is also correct. Suppose example 1. Radius of second orbit of He plus ion. Radius of an orbital hydrogen atom like a species. Like a species means simply He plus Li2 plus Be3 plus. Generally both is applicable to only one electron species, we know. Okay. In this case, example, R equal to 0.53, I am taking anyone. 0.53 or 529. Some books mentioned 53, 529 is correct. Into which orbit? Second orbit. Second orbit means 2 square, 4 by Z 2. That means simply 0.53 into 2. That means 1.06 angstrom units. Simply 1.06. So example 1, radius of second orbit of He plus ion equal to R equal to 0.53 into 4 by, because n square second orbit means n square, 2 into 2 4 by Z. Helium atomic number how much? 2 times cancel, 0.53 into 2 means 1.06 angstrom units. That is a radius of orbit in hydrogen atom like species. Okay, these are formula. Don't forget. చెప్పి పాయింట్లను జాగ్రత్తగా ఫాలో అవ్వడమ్మా, చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో మోస్ట్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫార్ములాస్. Okay students, is here just once remembering all formulas. Radius of an orbit in hydrogen atom like species He plus Li2 plus. Okay. Okay, radius of orbit completed. Next. Expression of energy. Expression of energy. The total energy is obtained by sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. The sum of energy is obtained by the total energy. Okay, the total energy is obtained by sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. Kinetic energy of electron is due to motion. Potential energy of electron is due to position. Okay, that point. Energy two types, so kinetic energy and potential energy. Kinetic energy of electron is due to motion. Potential energy is due to position. Potential energy of electron is due to position. Simply, the total energy obtained by sum of kinetic energy, total energy of electron obtained by sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. Total energy of electron like that. Total energy of electron obtained by sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. So next, sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. So total energy of electron obtained by sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. Okay. Simply, total energy equal to kinetic energy and potential energy. We know kinetic energy of electron is due to motion of electron. Kinetic energy of electron is due to motion. Kinetic energy of electron is due to motion. Potential energy of electron is due to position. Okay. Next I am taking kinetic energy and potential energy. Next important, kinetic energy K equal to simply Z E square by 2R. Here R means radius of orbit. And the potential energy P equal to minus E square by 2R. Minus E square by 2R. Kinetic energy K equal to Z E square by 2R. Potential energy P equal to minus E square by 2R. That means total energy equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy. That means Z E square by 2R plus, that means minus E square by 2R. That means minus Z E square by 2R. So these are final. So simply minus Z E square by Z E square by 2R minus E square by 2R, total minus Z E square by 2R. These are total kinetic energy, total energy. Okay, next another one is very important points. So the ratio of potential energy, kinetic energy and total energy equal to ratio minus 2:1:1. Note this point. The ratio of potential energy, kinetic energy and total energy equal to minus 2:1:1. Minus 2:1:1. Next one is, as we go to higher orbits increases, potential energy, total energy increases, but kinetic energy decreases. As we go to higher orbits increases, higher orbit number increases, potential energy and total energy increases, but kinetic energy decreases. As we go to higher orbit increases, kinetic energy decreases, but total energy and potential energy increases. Okay, so these are. So as we go to higher orbit increases, so higher orbits increases, kinetic energy decreases, but total energy and potential energy increases. So kinetic energy reverse of potential energy. Okay, these are another point. And another last point is, we know simply total energy T equal to minus Z E square by 2R. Total energy T equal to minus Z E square by 2R. So substitute the all values except Z, remaining all values are substituted finally. So energy of electron, energy expression for radius of Bohr orbit, energy expression for Bohr's orbit, energy expression for Bohr's orbit, simple formula. So E equal to minus 2 pi square me power 4 by n square h square into z square. mz square e power 4. Here r value substituted in this equation simply. So E equal to minus 2 pi square me power 4 z square by n square and h square. That is energy of Bohr's orbit. Very important. So energy of Bohr's orbit formula E equal to minus 2 pi square mz square e power 4 by n square h square. Here except n remaining all are constants. Here compulsory energy value negative side. So generally the energy of orbit always negative sign for all Bohr orbits, because the electron in the atom is less than, the electron in the atom is, the energy of electron in the atom is less than the electron free at rest. Electron free at rest. So generally the energy of electron is always negative sign. The energy of electron is, so generally the energy of electron, these are, so expression, so energy expression for Bohr's orbit formula E equal to minus 2 pi square m e power m z square e power 4 by n square and h square, n square and h square. Okay, so write down these are point, very very important. Except, so instead of generally in this formula the r value is substituted with this equation. So remaining all are constant. Here r value I substituted in this equation. So r value substituted in this equation, final this formula k minus 2 pi square m z square e power 4 by n square h square, minus 2 pi square m e power 4 z square by n square h square. Next, the energy of electron, is always negative sign for all orbits, because the energy of electron in the atom less than the energy of free electron at rest. Okay, the energy of electron is always negative sign for all Bohr's orbit. The energy of electron is always negative sign for all orbits, because the energy of electron in the atom less than the energy of free electron at rest. Okay, so these are so energy of Bohr's orbit. Anyway, next one is very important. So very important, energy of Bohr's orbit. Simple formula. Okay, E equal to minus 2 pi square m z square e power 4 by n square h square. So these are all values are substituted. Simple formula I am taking. E equal to simply minus 2.179 into 10 to the power minus 11 by n square. Here is for atom. Very very important, or equal to minus 2.179 into 10 to the power minus 18 by n square joules for atom. Energy of Bohr's orbit, hydrogen atom. So in hydrogen atom, so these are joules, erg for atom, joule for atom. Okay, next another one is, write down these points. Next another one is energy of electron, kilojoules per mole. Next, kilocalories per mole. Next, now I expressed energy in different ways. Kilocalories per atom, kilojoules per atom, ergs per atom, joules per atom. Kilojoules, kilocalories. Last one is electron volts per atom. Now I given different expressions in energy, different methods in energy. Values same. I given energy values kilocalories per mole, kilojoules per mole, ergs per atom, joules per atom, electron volts per atom. Next, so energy of orbit in hydrogen atom like species. In hydrogen atom like species. In hydrogen like species. Simply En equal to, simply formula En equal to minus 13.6 into N square into Z square. So these are one formula. N square into Z square. Or another formula. So En equal to minus 13 12 by N square kilo into Z square. Kilocalories per mole. Sorry, kilojoules per mole. Kilojoules per mole. These are another formula. Z square. Okay, so these are different models. I given 13.6. 13.6 means electron volts per atom. Electron volts per atom. Simply Z square required. Here N. So these are energy of Bohr's orbit. Okay, my dear students, today very important points I explained. So Bohr's orbit, energy levels, radius of orbit and energy of electron. Okay, remaining points next class I will explain. Okay, so thoroughly concentrate. These are all points very important. Okay, my dear students, thank you for all.